Good morning. Day 18 of recording myself every day. Today is April 27th, 2025. Currently 6:24 a.m. About to make breakfast, and then I'm going to get into my juggling, and then I'm going to get ready for the game, go to the game. Gonna have a great game. Gonna try to record more so I can actually do this thing right. But everything at the first part of the day, and then probably until like 2 p.m. is going to be focused on the game. And then after that, I can come home and sit down and focus on my work. But until then, yeah, I don't know. That was really bad.
I think I'm recording. Lunch after game that we definitely won.
Get me in there.
The video's still going. Part 2, Semi's fat ass got pancakes as well.
I'm bulking, bro. I'm bulking.
Hello. So it's been a little bit since we talked. I think the last video you saw was me and Semi at lunch. So the game went absolutely terrible. So the official score is 6-1, but honestly, I think it was closer to 8. It was really a frustrating game because we started out both halves really well. The first 20 to 25 minutes, it was just us attacking, and they couldn't get out of their half. And we should have scored 1 or 2 in both halves at the very start. But then we would hit like a Neville wall after 20 minutes, and then they would score 4 goals. And it was just our defense absolutely opened up. It was I don't know if I can say that. If it was just free reign, that they could play any ball that they wanted over the top, and it was just a one-on-one with our keeper. And maybe he could have saved a few of them, but it was just so easy for them to play one ball, and then our entire defense would be split. The main problem that we had was losing the ball in the middle and then getting countered exactly. We would win the ball back, have a shitty pass in the middle, and then they would counter our counter, and we would just get absolutely split open. But I'm not going to focus too much on the team overall, shit on them or say what they could have done better. The main thing I need to focus on is what I could have done better. So 1, I did a pretty good job of not being afraid on the ball. I actually had one really good touch. It was a long through ball. I took it on the chest. I turned around to receive it, took it on the chest, turned, and then the ball popped. Didn't pop up, but it was here, and then my first touch went immediately down. It was just a really nice play, and then I played one of my teammates, and I don't even remember what happened, but it was in the box. I think he just missed the shot. But I have a problem with overplaying, and the fact that when I'm around the box, I'm not really typically thinking about shooting myself. I'm more so thinking about continuing to play, continue to try to find the pass. I need to change that mindset in me to look more for the goal. And then, so that is the major thing that I took away. I had something else earlier in the day, but I can't think of it now. Yeah, I can't think of it now. I don't know. But that game, the score, they just could score at will. We couldn't. We had chances. We had one-on-one chances that we didn't put away. And that really aggravates me. I hate losing, especially in that fashion to a team. It's going to sound crazy that we could have won, but we really could have won. It was just, if the first half started a little bit better and maybe we got a little bit more momentum, they wouldn't have been able to just split us open. But that's on me. I should have had 3 assists, and then I should have had 1 goal. I won the ball, and then I decided to try to take on 2 players when I could have had an early shot instead. Probably would have caught the keeper off guard as well. So that's what I'm going to try to work on this week. Apparently, we don't have a game for 2 weeks, so I have to remember that for our next game. That's going to be something I'm going to try to get better at. Taking shots earlier, taking shots in general, even if I'm a little bit farther away, being confident enough to be able to pull the trigger. Oh, the second thing I wanted to work on is balance. A lot of times the ball will come to me and then I'll just be off balance and fall over and lose the ball for no reason. It's not like I'm leaning, it's just my balance super bad. I have good stability, but my balance is really bad. So that's something I'm going to try to work on. Rest of the day, I got my report done. I haven't done any studying. I do have the test tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. I was watching the video yesterday, and honestly, I just sound like a complete bitch. And it was just pissing me off watching the video and like mad at myself because I was like, oh, I did this, I don't. And I'm gonna be honest, like I wasn't very disciplined when I got home today. I was watching YouTube for a while, and then at 6 p.m. I started to get up. I went to go to the grocery store so I could get ingredients to make food, made a few meals, and then got my report done. But as soon as that was done, I went right back to YouTube. I do get very tired after games. I tend to like semi doze off while I'm watching YouTube. But I don't want to be this version of me anymore that like falls into any distraction, who isn't constantly working. I don't know if it's feasible after a game like that, because usually I'm mentally just like done. Maybe I should force myself to take a nap after a game or something else so I can at least recover. But I need to stop YouTube. I think I go back and forth about it. I've done the same thing with Instagram. I've done the same thing with other like social media apps. Although YouTube isn't social media, they have this addicting feature to them, and the net benefit from YouTube, the negatives from YouTube vastly outweigh the benefit from YouTube. And I need YouTube to be able to post these videos, but I should not be going on it to consume something myself. So that's the goal I'm going to set for the next week. Moving on for next week, I only have 2 classes, both on Monday. So after that, I'm going to be able to kind of grind on my business and soccer. But I also have a thesis paper due next Wednesday and another exam on Monday. No, I think I have an exam Tuesday and a thesis paper due Thursday. So I'm going to have to prepare for those. I don't want to be stressed like I was last week. So I might, as soon as I take my exam tomorrow, I'm going to map out how I can complete my assignments and spread them out so that I'm not stressing the day before. Sounds like a good plan for me. I feel like I just don't have that much to say. I am a little bit tired. It is 11:28. I'm going to wake up 6:45 tomorrow. It's my fault for going to bed late, but when I do wake up, I'm going to do all my stuff until I go to sleep. It's going to be a recovery day, so no gym, especially after I played the entire game and I felt like I was in pretty good shape, but I ran a lot and I was very tired. The coach said I did a good job, but honestly, I don't really believe it. I feel like there's still so much more to my level, especially if I can get the, not even confidence, just like right mind to be shooting. I think I can really be the player I want to be, because I had some good through balls. I had some good balls to teammates, and I can't control what they do with it. I can just continue trying to play like a good ball. But on the offensive side, when I'm taking a shot, I have to be able to do that myself and realize what part of the field I know I can score in. And I think I have a pretty good shot, so my range might be a little bit wider, but I'm not thinking to shoot. So I have to change that mindset in me to adapt to that. That's all I have for today. I think this is day 18, probably a little bit lighter of a video again, but I'm tired of this shit where I'm saying, oh, a little bit lighter, I'll do it tomorrow. I'm like getting pissed off. Like I need to change what I'm doing. It's pissing me off. I'm tired of like feeling like a bitch. I'm tired of watching these videos and looking at myself talk like a bitch. I don't want to be like this anymore. So, good night. Talk to y'all tomorrow.